Lovers of stars through eternity with your shining light makes the earth so lucky. Consequences of the evil tongue for the anguish you gun of choice and find its gain. Your voice. Keep rage flying to penetrate another. Words burn like firestorm to fuel the hate for this to win the war for the love against the law. Because what's in their own snake wrapped around a tree for to eat this and you're bound to see the truth that you set free for this is their heart's disportent and never the matter without the end of the curse of the world of men. If you say amen, the close of every sentence that makes it holy, for if you sound the notes of evil for the creative perfect story for their own kind of mutilation and glory. No matter how gory the victor was, always you. The truth is in your point of view because it's written on paper for the written on the paper that's final. What's right is always primal. Your rival is just another pig for you to slaughter with your tongue for the stink you've won and never turn to realize your end of your own gun is pointing at your own direction. And we will be packed by the crows, to the ravens, to the vultures, to your sides, to the mans and measures in the bite. You slipped into the dreams last night, as if it was almost like you were there and let my brain into the trickling in me. Gasped for air when I awoke. I felt your hands around my throat again. To you to think so much to drive you crazy to haven't been a good guest. This consciousness, the ancient ancestral parasite that cannot be the producing of what the earth inhabitants, the hostess. Expensive ass, this is what's the ode to. Close your eyes, relax your body to stop breathing as long as you can for now to breathe in this submission so much in this air. Nothing makes sense anymore for nothing. When the morning breaks it, the turns just turn, tears scatter for the ground. Consequences of the evil tongue, and if we find a gun of choice, then we will. We haven't been a good guest for the earth inhabitant. Nothing makes sense anymore for the insecurity to not despise and not to hide and wonder why for the truth. Set a vision for yourself in the trap within, for this a disillusion for the fantasies of the beauty, for this so full of life in which you find the presence. A blue moon famed heart, but it's a collab with amazing and talented royal. Screwed with the honor for the mind is a sweetheart. A stranger to solve for the felt like you for the dreamt that you never have met. Seduced to the writings of the written, between the lines of the essential for the touch of the narrative for the burning within design. I love anyone for this is hard to find the village the world is so big enough for this to trillion. Can't finish the poem for the depth of the car. Doors open for the streets. Below the sorrow for the talking about. An apology won't heal things, and sorrow is just a word to describe the regret. Serve my sorrow for the peace. I look for the blank verse of the vision, the feeling of the harmonies and the melodies, the feeling of the image of the beats. Without that's the synchronicities. Now I used to follow the image and fall asleep for the calming it down, for the find the eye open the storm, for this to be the embodies, for the use to name, for the find my faith, for the everlasting chaos in which you flow, for the ever calm. My name is in every blank verse. In the time and the end, to the spitting of the game, like I'm contraction and what you find in vain, for the weaponizing, you the ace under the sleeves and tell them whether you are mine or not, the shooting. Or the sharing at any time for the time spent for this and another for the borrowed time, the kids you can always find and folk back to me. And that's the real love that don't need to be physical for me to share. Most cherished moments and you can find this priceless and never the need to honor this until the end of time. Gone. And it was all a song that you can find a blank verse for with the harmonies and the melodies, the feeling of the image and beats just without the synchronicities. Brief encounter for the moonbeam through the bonnet for the car began to steam for this. Find it all been haunting through my dreams to the darling and enough to tell me alive that you love me. Could run, hide, sleep, dream, but this to find and never get away for the witches and me. Pop, sip, and smoke with the bleeding and until I never escape for what I believe for the working of a haiku for the deaths invisible for the lovely nippon. Floating board the documents piled high up scream for me first. This to be there all for the goodbye, for this place to find a farewell, for the starting of the writing and the journey for the happen. You can find us for the thinking about the time and the moving on. Perhaps.
to draw